Have you ever thought what truly belongs to you? What defines your existence, your identity? Nothing in me is mine. This idea challenges our very understanding of identity and ownership. The concept of mine encompasses a multifaceted relationship between individuals and their material possessions. Ownership of objects is not just a legal construct, it is also a significant component of personal identity. What we own often reflects who we are, our values, and our social status. Personal belongings can be expressions of individuality and identity. The clothes we wear, the cars we drive, the books we read, the art we appreciate, all these possessions contribute to the narrative of our lives. There is nothing of mine in me. This philosophy suggests that the individual ego and sense of personal ownership are illusions that must be transcended to achieve true realization of the self, the me. The dissolution of the ego and the realization that what we often consider as mine is transient and ultimately an illusion. We remain in this delusion that our material possessions, our achievements and success is our own, but in reality, everything we know and see is not permanent, but fleeting. Ownership of material assets is transferable. It passes from one generation to another. What you call as mine today will belong to someone else in the future. This leads to the deeper understanding of the true nature of the self, which is undying, unchanging, and only yours. From the moment we are born, we are shaped by our environment, the language we speak, the customs we follow, the things we do, the values we hold, the knowledge we acquire. All of these are given to us by the world around us. So if everything that makes me who I am comes from outside, then what truly is mine? Our culture, our upbringing, our way of thinking are all inherited. They are passed down from generation to generation, evolving over time. We are in many ways the sum of our influences. The Scottish philosopher David Hume argued that we are nothing but a bundle of perceptions, fleeting experiences that shape us moment by moment. According to the English philosopher John Locke, at birth, the individual mind is devoid of any innate knowledge, and as we grow, our understanding of the self and personal identity is shaped by our memory, thoughts, and experiences, which shape our interactions with the world and with each other. Modern neuroscience supports this idea. Our brains are constantly processing information from the world around us, forming neural connections that shape our thoughts, feelings, and behavior. In essence, our minds are molded by our experiences. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember that you are only a collection of experiences and influences. Also remember that your knowledge is not beyond your experience. According to spiritual philosophy, Indian mystic poets have echoed the idea, nothing in me is mine. One's sense of self-importance or ownership is an illusion. Everything is granted to us by the divine and belongs to the divine, and individuals are merely vessels through which the divine operates. That nothing truly belongs to the individual, and everything is part of the divine whole. We consider everything within our skin as me, and all that I possess outside my skin as mine. However, all material possessions are seen as gifts from the divine, and that we have no true ownership or control over them. This idea encourages detachment from material possessions and egoistic attachments, fostering a sense of oneness with the divine and all of creation. Try finding out something which is not divine. We nurture the idea that the me is identical to the body. We are constantly concerned about the destiny of the physical body. But remember, this body is not you. It decays and is consumed by death. What remains even after the destruction of the body is the immortal self, the I am, the me. This me is not made up of material substances. It is the formless, unchanging, indestructible self. This me is free from all worldly attachments and material possessions. So there is nothing that the me can call as mine. This concept isn't about stripping away our individuality, but rather embracing the interconnectedness of all things. When we understand that nothing in us is truly ours, we begin to appreciate the oneness of all of existence. We see the value in collaboration, empathy, and the shared human experience. Life is the journey from birth to death, and all that we see in between is unreal, like a dream. We come to this world with nothing, and finally merge with nothingness. We identify ourselves with our physical body, which is mortal. It decays and is destined to die. The true me is the I am, your inner self, which is deathless. The me is not the perishable body, but the eternal self. What we describe as mine are objects that are transient, and the sense of ownership is an illusion. We humans have many unanswered questions in our heart regarding our very existence, and this question, what is truly me and what actually is mine, presents food for thought. With this comes the realization of how little we know in this vast expanse of knowledge and knowing, and that the only useful purpose of this present birth is not the struggle to become someone, but to turn within and realize the true self. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also leave a comment, sharing your thoughts, and stay connected